few bolts sticking out of him.
Oh dear. Alas, poor Massimo. We knew you not very well. So he calls out to his companions. I fear Massimo has fallen, and it doesn't look like he'll ever be getting up again.
Really? Did I say that?
No, that's what Coltaine says.
Yep, he's probably dead. Let's leave.
I'm not dead yet! You're not fooling anyone!
Yes.
Do these statues look dangerous, like they shoot arrows or something? It's just an idea Coltaine had. Maybe they're responsible for killing Massimo.
The statues do not look like they're shooting arrows or bolts or anything.
Really?
Massimo, have you been shooting arrows at yourself again? Such an attention seeker.
I'm going to investigate these suspicious-looking statues that probably aren't responsible for killing Massimo.
Sounds good.
And just a reminder, this rubble here is a toppled statue.
Alright, so Coltaine takes a step into the room. Oh god, there's more statues. I assume if I use a
one move left on your second move there, right?
Yeah. If I use perception, that interrupts my move? Like if I want to examine the statue?
Yeah, I believe it's, what is it, a standard or a minor action? I believe I did that. I did that. Just trying to look at this perception skill.
Well, it's not very good, as you may have discovered. I have a really bad feeling about this. But Coltaine doesn't. Unfortunately for him.
Alright, you just tell us how you're doing, Coltaine. From there.
I'm gonna examine the statue and see if it's dangerous, he calls out.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then, I'll just make sure that this entry is still here. Yeah.
You can follow me if you want, but you might want to protect the others. They have admitted to being weak, cowardly, and squishy.
We love you too, Coltaine! Corvus shouts out.
Funny.
Oh yeah, protecting them.
Yeah, so anyway, Coltaine's gonna use perception on the statue to see if he can determine anything dangerous about it.
So you know that's a standard, right?
Yeah, that is like he will end his turn there in the dangerous room examining the statue.
Alright.
We never said he was smart.
Oh, that's a 14. Also, I'm pretty sure he made it clear on many occasions that he was not wise.
So Coltaine does not perceive anything dangerous about the statue. Or the other statues, for that matter.
He does not perceive any danger out of the statue that is holding a crossbow.
No crossbow holding.
Alright, well, that's his turn. He calls out, "They don't seem dangerous. I wonder what got Massimo."
Corvus, as the Doom Sphere is rolling by the entrance. Corvus.
Yeah, Corvus, yeah, he moves. Takes a look at the double doors that were opening. Is it still misty as before?
Yep.
And you said that mist is actually like coming into the room that we're in, right?
Well, I mean, it's just slowly pouring out.
Okay.
As it's
That
entering this
was-
room, it's kind of dissipating.
Right. That was 1, 2, 3 square. That is 6 squares. Okay, and then he goes back.
Corvus being just as productive as usual.
And he'll ready to fire his biting swarm again if the dragon comes within full view again.
Wrecked.
Rect is going to move up right now. You know what? He's gonna run that second leg. Because, you know, he can run a little bit here. It's a nice straight line. And then... Wait, I need to count here.
What is the purpose of this running?
Okay, he's gonna move again.
Interesting.
Well, basically, I want to be able to move into the room to the west without having to, like, you know, stay in the corridor. And considering that Rect moves at a rate of like 5,
Right, but why
it's
did
kinda...
you run there? Since you had to move again anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, he doesn't. He just moves to where he is right now.
So 3
and that's
move
pretty
actions?
much his turn. Yeah, 3 move actions, just across a frickin' room.
All right then.
That's over for him.
Suddenly, in Coltaine's room, from the ceiling toward the north pops out a crossbow turret that fires at him.
I was right. It's not the statues.
Coltaine is shot twice for a combined 17 points of damage.
Guys, I think I know what killed Massimo.
Coltaine down to 17 hit points. Nima.
So as far as we know, he's dead, right?
Coltaine said killed. So, if I were you, I would assume that that meant Coltaine went to investigate Massimo and determined that he is in fact dead.
Today is a sad day, but it's actually a really happy day because the Raven Queen now has in her company a very noble soul. Well, let's go check out that door. Coltaine, we're headed towards the door.
I think I might die here too.
Yeah, we'll go towards the door.
So today is a very good day. I mean, today is a very sad day, but a very good day for the Raven Queen, because she will have at her side 2 noble souls. Let's head towards the door. Why don't you guys head towards the door? I'll hold the back. She will maintain total defense and be somewhat on call to Coltaine. Like, ready to dash over if it really seems like she needs to dash over, though I'm not really sure that's a good idea anyway.
So what is the ready to action?
Can I ready a run?
Yep. You can ready any action. As long as it's one action.
So, like, ready a run for when the sphere passes by?
No, ready a run for Coltaine's signal. Like, if he really needs help, then she will try to get to him.
So can you give an example of what that would be beyond, like, what he just said? Guys, I kinda need help here.
No, he said something like, I might die. Now,
Yeah, that's not
you know,
It's not serious. It's only a
he's
flesh wound.
probably got it, you know. It's probably fine. But if he says, say, Nima, get your butt over here, I need your medical attention, or alternatively, if he goes oddly quiet, 'cause, you know, that's when you know it's serious. Basically, yeah, if Coltaine stops talking, like,
Or if he tells her to come.
yeah.
And then she's gonna run into that room, correct?
I could only ready one action.
That's correct.
You should just ready the move for when the sphere passes by.
But she wants to go the other way.
I kinda do.
Then go the other way. Abandon Coltaine. He would leave you behind too.
He would. That's the worst part. He would.
Alright, so I need a decision here.
Yeah, She's gonna stay here for now, while other people, such as Rect, cross the room, because she could catch up more easily, maybe.
So, no ready to action?
She will... The thing is, I'm not sure I'd want to be... If Coltaine could make it back here, it'd be a lot more useful than her running into the room. So I think I will just stay here, and seeing as that's my turn, I'm just gonna ready an attack to the dragon and maintain total defense.
Alright, Winter.
Winter says, "Door, investigate. I might be able to shoot it too. I'm in." And he heads across the corridor. And steps into the room of bones. Is there any way he can, like, squeeze up against the wall and avoid their reach or something?
They're kind of sprawled out in quite a wide area.
Can he kill them?
Well, they are chained down.
Okay, wait, I know. What if he twin strikes with the aim of shooting arrows through, like, the hands or whatever, so that they get, like, pinned in place? Because his arrows will naturally lodge themselves into the stone floor. Such is his skill.
Well, again, it's a whole bunch of bones, so you could conceivably break or disable some of them, but there's still going to be many left.
So they're not just individual corpses, it's just a pile of handy bones.
Well, they're piles of corpses. There's several bodies chained to the same area.
Oh, that's inconvenient. That means they could attack multiple people. Man. Okay. How about this? He is going to try to long jump past some of these bones.
Roll it.
So he's done one move. He'll... you need a... Just a second.
10-foot running start, is it? 2 squares?
2 squares running start?
I believe that's what it is.
Alright, so he moves back 2 squares. And then he attempts to make a long jump as far as he can.
So what movement are we up to right now?
This is a new move. So he's done 2.
Alright.
He's gonna do 2 more. And then if he's able to jump more than 3, he will continue his move. Actually, yeah. Anyway, here's the athletics. It's a 12, so he jumps 2 squares.
And what is the vertical height on that?
That's an excellent question. The vertical distance you clear is equal to 1/4 of the distance you jumped horizontally. So, like 2 feet? 2.5 feet?
So as soon as Winter starts jumping, the claws or the bones reach out, grab him, and slam him to the ground for 10 damage. Winter down to 24 out of 45, and grabbed.
This sucks. Alright, well, last move action. He shall attempt to acrobatic his way out. No. That's stupid. He shall attempt to athletics his way out.
What? His athletics is better than his acrobatics?
It is, because it's
Wow.
trained.
But he's dexterous, why would he not train acrobatics? Well, who cares, because, yeah.
And he'll shift back away from the bone.
With a 28, Winter frees himself.
And then he says, I've changed my mind. I don't think we should go towards the door. It's too dangerous. We should try leaving through the north corridor.
Is that over?
Oh yeah, and that's over. For Coltaine.
In Coltaine's room, a second crossbow turret pops out of the ceiling and fires at him. Coltaine dodges the bolts. Round 8, Coltaine is up. Still at 17 out of 55.
Okay. Coltaine runs out of the room. Onto Rex Square. And he says, I'm not dead, but we can't go through there. He then moves more since he's still running.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Can we hear the dragon?
And he stops in the corner of the room.
Nima does not hear the dragon right now.
After 3 move actions, and he leans against the wall and says, I don't like crossbows.
Corvus.
Corvus is gonna follow Winter. Yikes. Yeah, that does kind of stink. Is there a way to like move cautiously past things? Like moving while in total defense?
Total defense is a standard action, so yeah.
Okay, he'll go into total defense. And then he's gonna try to move through the southern wall here.
Stop there, as Corvus
And,
is
yeah.
grabbed and slammed against this corner. Bleeding
Nuts.
from the head now, 10 damage and he's grabbed. Corvus down to 26 out of 48.
I guess that's the end of my turn, right?
Yeah, it's true, it is. Because, yeah, that's your 3 actions. Wrecked.
I got a question. Can you give a healing surge to someone who's down?
How?
With my Belt of Sacrifice.
Oh, probably.
Interesting.
That's true. Wait, you can use that more than once then?
Yeah, it's at will.
Cool. Wow.
I'm just considering the option of going and saving, well, maybe saving Massimo. What the hell, why not? He saved our asses enough. That was my first move.
Doom Sphere bearing down on him. Rect plays chicken with it and dives into the room just as it's about to pass.
Okay, so now this is where my conundrum is. Do I just give him the surge and heal him, or do I check if he's still alive and then heal him? Because it'll take me extra turns.
Dun dun dun.
If you walk into the room, you will get shot.
Yeah, you know what? I'll just give him the surges. I'll use my thing.
Honestly, if it hurt Coltaine that much, it's gonna hurt you a lot more.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna just use the power directly here.
Belt of Sacrifice, power daily. Healing. Minor action, lose 2 healing surges, and ally within 5 squares if he regains 1 healing surge. You sure you got that right?
What? Why is it written at will here then?
I don't know. I didn't make that.
Presumably because you wrote at will.
It would default to at will if you don't change it to daily. But Belt of Sacrifice, 252 in the player's handbook, it's a daily power. Property is each ally within 5 squares gains +1 item bonus to healing surge value.
Ah, man. I don't know.
How many move actions have you done so far?
That was 2 move actions.
Okay, so you can't even run in there, heal him, and then run out.
No, I can't. I could use an action point, but that would just allow me to essentially heal him, and that's it.
Heal as in stabilize, or...
Yeah, stabilize. If he isn't stabilized already. Okay, well, that was 4, so I have technically... Well, it doesn't matter, I'll have to move anyways.
But wait, you will be left in the room then if you go heal him, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. I'll be left in the room. And obviously I can see that the turret is like aiming at me now, right?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't even have enough. Well, actually, I could run back. Yeah, I could run back.
Well, plus you still have 1 square left on... Oh yeah, you'd have to run. Curse your short legs.
Exactly. Freaking short ass legs. I can't take the risk of dying and then leaving the party with no healers.
Is there anywhere else you can take cover in the meantime and maybe work this out on another turn?
The rubbles? I doubt it.
No, you can't take cover in the rubble. Because obviously you can't hang out in the corridor because the sphere is about to roll over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
The problem is, even if he went behind one statue, he'd be vulnerable.
Yeah, if I take cover... Wait. If I was in that square, wouldn't it give me, like, mass cover?
Not mass, partial cover.
Okay, if I go in there and I go into total defense, though, that would technically...
You can't move and go into total defense.
Only has 1
You should go
square
into total
move
defense
left.
where you are.
No, I have 1 square of movement left right now to complete my second move action.
Alright, well the turrets, they're in the wall or in the ceiling?
In the ceiling.
So, can they shoot over the statues?
Well, yeah, because they're 15 feet up, right?
Well, how tall are the statues?
Human-sized.
Okay, so presumably even if Rect is standing right next to them, I guess you might... No, but you wouldn't really have cover from the other... You might as well stay where you are because you have partial cover from one of them and none from the other. If you move into the room, it'll just be the same. Cover from one, but not from the other.
Rect has at most 6 squares of movement left, or actually more if you make it a run, correct?
I have enough move to run back to where I was.
Or other places.
Your other places, yeah.
You can only run a total of 7, right?
Yeah.
Well, 8.
So you can't get back to the corridor. Oh, right.
Can I run to a place, do something, and then run out? Yeah, right?
If you interrupt a move
If
action,
you have 3
it ends
actions.
the move action.
No, I mean like I can make a move,
Right,
a run
you can do 2
action.
runs, correct.
Because I'm thinking if I run to the western side of the corridor here, I think I might be able to run out, stabilize him, and run back in. But I'll be next turn.
What does Rex do?
Alright, I'll continue with my move. then I'll move again.